There we go. Hi, Andy.
Hi, Lisa. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm putting a couple new homes on the market too. If anybody's looking for some homes, I got one coming on with a pool.
Well, let's talk about those because I have a new listing too. But I think one of the things we wanted to talk about was the new housing report from the Lead Institute at UNLV that comes out monthly. I'm going to share my screen, I think. There we go. Is that it? Nope, that was a hand raise. Here we go. Share my screen. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, the monthly report from the Lead Institute for Real Estate Studies. This is the one for April 2020. And yeah, you've had a chance to look at it, haven't you, Andy?
I sure have. Yeah, this comes out monthly from UNLV, from the business school. And it gives you a lot of great information about housing in the valley, trends that are going on, how much prices in certain areas have gone up. It's really packed full of a lot of helpful information for someone who's looking to purchase a home.
Yeah, something that I've been noticing is I've had some clients looking over in the southwest part of the valley around Southern Highlands, and you can see that here, and I had the sense that prices were higher over there, and that is where the most, as the report says, the most robust growth is occurring in single family houses. It's increased, the prices there have increased 10%, over 10% in the last year, which I thought was quite interesting.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Actually, one of my listings is there.
That's very interesting. That's great. And I'm just in contract on a house over there too for some first-time home buyers. The other thing I like to look at in this is there's a zip code map that talks about shows where prices have what the average home prices are currently in a particular zip code. And so the red areas are where anything is over 400,000. There's actually quite a few of those.
So that's the average price, wherever it's red, the average price for sale is over 400, which actually includes Southern Highlands, like we were just talking about.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
89141.
Yeah, and then the kind of orangey color is 350 to 400, and this sort of tannish color, I don't know, orangey tan, 300 to 350, and then all this yellow in the middle where some of our nicer older homes are is 250 to 300. Then the green areas are where it's it's lower, to 200 to 250, and one little spot where the average resale price is less than $200,000. So those are pretty impressive price. I think pretty good pricing that we're looking at there.
You can see generally speaking, the east side of town is the greener colors.
Yeah.
Showing that they're a little, they're less. Yeah. And when you go over to the west, it's higher.
Yeah. Well, and those are newer areas too. I mean, anywhere that circles around is, except up here, of course, is going to be more expensive because it's newer, and these are older neighborhoods, which I get to live in one. I live in 89102, which is right there, and 300 to 350. Well, I'm not going to complain about that. That's good for me.
That's good.
Yeah. So anyway, this is a really interesting report. There's lots of information in it all over Nevada. I mean, obviously, most of the information is about Las Vegas, but you can follow trends anywhere. So if anyone's interested in receiving a copy of this, you can private message us through Facebook, or send us a text I'll give you my phone number. It's 702-401-2349. 702-401-2349, and just text real estate report with some sort of contact information that we can send it to you, and we'd be delighted to do that. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. There. So Andy, you said you've got a couple houses coming on the market. Well, in fact, let's talk a little bit about the statistics that you put together every few days for the last 7 days. And what's been trending there?
The trend is good as far as the real estate. The market is relatively healthy. The number we've been seeing for the past couple of months, after the initial shock of the virus hitting, after then we've been seeing that the amount of solds and especially the amount of pending homes going into contract has really gone up a lot. Now it's starting to show in the solds too. So the numbers are getting better. We're not completely back to the number of sales we were before, but prices have held steady throughout, very steady actually. And sales are starting to pick back up. Hopefully pretty soon they'll be back to the level that they were before the virus.
Yeah, I've noticed that, and I've been really impressed by the amount of contracts being written. It seems like it's well over 1,000 for every 7 days. And I don't know what's our inventory. It's barely over 5,000, if I'm not mistaken. That's a 5-week inventory. That's crazy. That there's really so little on the market.
And it is the buying season too. Let's not forget, this is the buying season. People want to be in their new home for the school year. I mean, we don't know if everything's
what happens. Well, eventually we will. This is not going to last forever, and so I think home buying, real estate's one of those places where you're not thinking about 6 months from now. You're thinking about 5 years from now, 7 years from now, and
exactly what
you want in your life at that point. So that's interesting. Yeah, I've got a new listing out at Lake Las Vegas, which for it's 610, really nice, 2,800 square foot house, single story, and it's really, really nice. It's vacant, so you can look at it and not have to be concerned about anything. And for Lake Las Vegas, that's pretty reasonable. It's not obviously on the golf course or the lake, but it's in that community, and it's really nice. How about you? What you got?
So tomorrow I'm actually putting a house up in Southern Highlands. It's actually in the guard gated area of Royal Highlands.
Oh yeah.
And it's a 2-story home, around 2,300 square feet. It's got a nice pool that I helped them buy it several years ago. And they put a pool in after they purchased. It's got newer flooring, very nice home in excellent condition. And it's going to be listed right around 400.
Okay.
That's going on the market tomorrow. And then later on, in less than a week, I'll be putting another home on the market that is in Terracina, which is right by the M Casino, just off of Las Vegas Boulevard and St. Rose.
Yeah.
And I helped them buy that too several years ago. And that's got, I think it's around 2,200 square feet.
Wow.
Also a nice home in very good condition. Both very sellable, so at good price points. That one won't be quite as high. It doesn't have a pool, a little bit smaller on the backyard. That one should be priced somewhere around $325, I would think. Yeah, and yesterday I also showed some new homes that I hadn't been in before in Cadence.
Oh yeah, out there off of Lake Mead and Henderson. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's a master plan community, Cadence. So there's one subdivision that's selling townhomes.
Oh.
Richmond American is the builder.
Uh-huh.
So I went over there with my clients just to take a look around, and you know what? They're very affordable. Around 1,500 square feet for around $260.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I was over at Inspirata and over in the new KB home area where they have smaller homes, and some of those are townhomes too. And you're right, they are definitely affordable, although they're not. I think they were right around 300, but I think that's partly locations. It's Inspirata.
That's a hot area. Inspirata's a coming area, which a lot of people move to. The only negative over there, I think, is that they do have more than one HOA fee. They have a couple of them.
Yeah. When you go in, that is an issue. So when you went into the sales office, did they have you fill out a form or take your temperature or anything?
No.
They didn't, huh? When we went to KB, she had a little checklist she ran through. Have you had a fever? Have you been around anybody? Are you sick? No, that's
there was a sign on the door that had like those type of questions that we were to be asked, but nobody asked me anything.
Interesting. Yeah, it kind of varies, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm also going to be taking a listing in Tuscany pretty soon too, if anybody's interested. That's the Garden community off of Galleria.
Yeah,
It's in
yeah.
Henderson,
Also just
towards
past
Lake
on the
Las
other side
Vegas.
of Cadence. It's just on the other side of Cadence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Has a wonderful it has the HOA is, I don't know, I want to say around 160 a month. You get a lot for it. It has a great fitness center.
Yeah, that community center there is really nice. It's like a country club.
Is like a country club.
Yeah,
Nice homes
sure.
over there.
So we're going to be doing some virtual open houses for those, so people can see them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put all these homes up on our videos, and if anybody has the interest, again, please feel free, contact us, let us know.
Yeah, we'll be happy to arrange for, if you like the look of the house, arrange for a personal tour. So
Yes.
good. Well, things are happening, and that's exciting, and we'll just see how it goes. But things look, real estate wise, things look pretty good right now.
They sure do. Things are, like I said, a lot of people are surprised, but prices have held steady all these months. And I think at some point they might even start to go up. I mean, it's a hot buying season right now.
Well, it is. And with those low interest rates that people are gobbling up, they're also going after property. So, I mean, it's good. It's a seller's market. So I think my personal and professional recommendation is, if you do plan to sell your house at this point, it's a good time to do it.
It's definitely a good time. Our inventory's still low. I mean, I imagine it's going to be that way for a while, but you know what? You never know. Right now, there's plenty of people looking, and there's not a lot of places for them to look at.
Yeah, that's right. I know. You remember when we used to be showing 15, 20 houses a day? Now we're lucky if we can find 2 or 3 a day for people to look at.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I've had trouble finding the people I showed at Cadence. I actually had to look a lot to find them a couple of resales. Yeah. It's not easy.
Yeah. Good. Well, that's our report for the day. If you need any more information, just you can private message us on Facebook or just make a comment in the comment section. So Thanks. Take care. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.